Hello everyone, how's it going? This is Bloody Bananas. I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are. And today we're going to showcase 3 different teams within the same set that we used with Weedle to go positive in Kanto Cup. And I thought it was really fun, and also I really want to showcase the absolute powerhouse of Weedle in Kanto Cup. It's one of the best meat shields you can use in Great League, because obviously it has very low CP, so when you sec swap into a Weedle to catch a move, you guarantee that the Weedle dies, and your opponent does not get any additional farm, which is extremely good because it basically serves as a third shield. Very strong. And let's just take a look at some of the videos. We actually did this on stream. The rule was that we were gonna keep playing. If we get a win, we're gonna change the other 2 Pokemon besides Weedle, because obviously Weedle is the best Pokemon, right? And we always want to keep having a Weedle in our team. And let's just look at some of the battles that we played with Weedle. In the first battle, I believe I actually paired up Weedle with Machamp and Hypno, which is very solid core. And then you have the Weedle in the back as which serves as the best meat shield for obvious reasons, right? So they swap into Gyarados because we landed an extremely good lead versus their Sand Slash. I think they actually bait here. I thought it was gonna be an Outrage, so we shield. Unfortunately, it was just Aqua Tail. So here I'm gonna throw the Surf, hoping that we're the KO or we grab a shield back. So my opponent actually does shield, so now I think he's gonna go for the big move, but I believe I actually don't shield and I just let my Lapras go down. I want to have as many shields as possible for my Machamp, right? We still have 1 shield, well technically 2 if you count the Weedle. Let's see how we play this. Okay, they actually have a regular Sandshrew in the back on top of their Alolan Sand Slash lead, which is Machamp can totally handle this. And also we have 2 shields remaining basically. Let's see. Ooh, we didn't go for the catch. So now it's looking a little dangerous, but fortunately we got a lot of farm with our Machamp. So I think we're close to 2 cross chop here. Yep. So they come back with their Sand Slash, Alolan Sand Slash, which 1 cross chop will almost KO, right? And they don't have any energy, so we just need to grab another cross chop here, which should be able to KO. And we should take this game after this, I believe. Yep, alright, we actually won without even using the best meat shield in Great League. So, good game, good game. So now, since we won a game, I believe I just decided to pair up Weedle with 2 different Pokemon. The other 2 different 2 Pokemon. So now we have Ninetales and Hypno. Oh yeah, so the first one we actually had Lapras and Machamp. So now we're having Ninetales and Hypno. Let's see how we played this. My opponent had a Charmed lead, and now he goes into Lickitung XL, which is very, very strong, right? Very, very strong. Let's see if we could pull this off. We should be able to get to another Weather Ball here to grab a shield. And now I have to swap. I have to preserve my Alolan Ninetales for their Charmer, for their Wigglytuff. So I believe I swap into my... Oh, that is a misplay. I believe I actually wanted to catch a Body Slam. That's why I went into my Weedle to serve its purpose as a meat shield. But unfortunately, my opponent didn't throw the Body Slam right away, and we didn't catch the move on the Weedle. So obviously Weedle is very strong as a meat shield, but also it's a double-edged sword, right? If you can't catch a move with Weedle, then you can't unleash Weedle's full potential, right? Because like you saw there, the Weedle actually didn't go down, which gave my opponent even more farm. So yeah, You definitely want to be careful about how you use Weedle. If you don't use it correctly, it doesn't serve its purpose as a meat shield, and it actually gives your opponent more farm. Let's see. So I believe I'm not going to take this game, unfortunately, but mostly because of my misplay, right? If I played a little better, then I think we could have probably taken this game. Yep. So my opponent had a Snorlax in the back, and I definitely do not have the firepower to take down the Snorlax at this point. Yep, Snorlax farms us down. Okay, comes back with Hypno, and they just lick us all the way down. They do, okay. Unfortunate, unfortunate. Next up, let's see if we can pull this off with Weedle in the third game of this set. Again, we're going to go with the same team, obviously. So now we have Ninetales and a Muck. This is not a bad matchup. We kind of have to rely on the Ninetales to take out this Muck. They go for the Dark Pulse right away. We're going to have to shield this. And then I go for some... oh, they had a Dragonite in the back. That is not great, because they're going to apply a lot of fast move pressure. So the weakness of this team, or any team with a Weedle in general, is if they apply a lot of fast move pressure, you're not going to make use of Weedle as that meat shield. So definitely want to be careful, be wary of those fast move teams, right? Because in those teams, Weedle is essentially useless, right? Let's see how we play here. I believe I'm gonna come out with my Ninetales and farm down this Dragonite. Oh, that is a great play, actually. Okay, so we knew they had a Dragon Claw, and they're very low, so we figured that they were probably gonna throw the Dragon Claw right away. So we went into our Weedle, and it basically served the purpose of a meat shield in this case, right? So that is and then they had a Hypno in the back, so they do have a lot of fast move pressure, and basically we can't take this game, even though we did a lot of damage with well, even though we tanked a bunch of damage with our Weedle. But unfortunately, we didn't have an answer to a Shadow Dragonite safe swap, and I believe we're going to lose this game with the shield remaining, actually. Yep, so now they're going to Muck and then farms us all the way down. Unfortunate game. We could have probably won that one if their fast move pressure wasn't so strong. But okay, we're gonna go with this team yet again. Ninetales and Hypno, plus the meat shield. Let's see. We're against Machamp. We're gonna keep counting. Whenever you play against Machamp, you definitely want to keep counting here. So they have 6, 7. So this is their 7th counter, and they have a Rock Slide. We're gonna go for the Weather Ball, which will do a lot of damage if they don't shield. They actually don't shield. Okay, so they get one more counter. There are 8 counters. It could be a Rock Slide. I'm gonna shield. Even if they bait us with Cross Chop, they can't get to a second one. That's why I just shield. And then they actually end up having a Dynamic Punch. So I'm just gonna farm it down. And let's see. They come out with the Muck. Also, you want to keep counting. So that's 3 Snarls. I go for Weather Ball, successfully denied their Snarl from coming through. So they're at 3, right? We know we're 2 more Fire Spins away from another Weather Ball. And then we're going to actually swap out right when we get to the Weather Ball, because we figured that's when my opponent want to throw the move. And we make full use of Weedle here. Absolutely incredible. Weedle is able to completely tank this move to lose all its HP. And then we can come out with Hypno in order to farm down here, I believe. They actually swap out into Wigglytuff. So now it's looking very good, right? We just need to get off 2 Thunder Punches. Take out all those 2 shields. And then we have a Weather Ball stored on our Kanto Ninetales. And all we have to do is throw the Weather Ball when we get off those 2 shields from Wigglytuff here. I'm actually not sure if we win CMP, but even if they do win CMP, we still have a shield remaining. But it looks like that we get off this move first. So I guess we won CMP. And we're able to take this game with Weedle. So that means we have to change our Kanto Ninetales and Hypno into something else now. I believe for my last game of the set, so far we're 2-2, and my goal was trying to go positive with Weedle, right? So I believe for my last game, I actually just went with 2 Charmers, Wigglytuff, and Alolan Ninetales in the back. And my opponent actually had a Wigglytuff in the lead as well. So what I'm going to do here is swap out right when we both get to the play rough. Let's see how we do here. One more charm. Alright, right here, swap out. Beautifully catched. That is very important. You definitely want to make use of the Weedle. Once again, Weedle completely tanks that move and goes down to 0 HP. Very, very strong Pokemon indeed. And also, you definitely want to double move the Weedle. The return will do a lot of damage. In general, you want the return because return will do more damage than struggle if for some reason you ever get to it. So I definitely do recommend getting that second move of return on a purified Weedle, right? Let's see how we do here. We go for a Weather Ball. Okay. We both have 2 shields, but they still have another Pokemon in the back, which I'm not sure what it is. At this point, I think I'm going to try to farm this Hypno all the way down. He's at another Thunder Punch right here. We do have to shield because our Wigglytuff is extremely low, right? Let's see. My opponent only has 1 last Pokemon, but it is a full health Pokemon. It turned out to be a Alolan Muck. So now there are 4 Snarls. They got 4 Snarls because they sneaking 1 through. So they could actually KO us right here if they want to. But I think my opponent was trying to build up to double. So 6, 7. So they're 1 more Snarl away from a double Dark Pulse. I think that's what my opponent was trying to do. But unfortunately, we actually got to the Weather Ball to take out their last shield. And then we had a Wigglytuff with the Play Rough in the back. So we're able to take this game with our Wigglytuff throwing the Play Rough. So we ended up going positive. We had a 3-2 set, with Weedle on 3 different teams as well. So I think that just goes to show the power of Weedle. The good thing about Weedle also is that Weedle is very widely available to everyone, right? But you definitely want to get the Shadow one to be purified so you get that return as a second charge move. But in general, its purpose is to serve as a meat shield. And I hope you guys enjoying these gameplay. And thank you for watching. That's it for this video. I will see you guys in my next video.